Hey crafty people, it's Tasha here for Trinity Stamps, and today I'm sharing this fun rainbow star shaker mini slimline card. It's a lot of fun. So these are the products I'm going to be using today. Ignore the stamp set and the extra die set because I changed my mind. So I'm going to be using this mini slimline star cutout die from the latest release. I love these cutout dies because I love making shaker cards, and this just makes it so easy. So I grabbed out some rainbow colours of cardstock, and I'm not going to make you watch me cut all of them because it was a lot. I had 2 of each colour and pop! Yay! So I've cut them all down and I've put them in rainbow order. Now I've grabbed out some Nina £80 cardstock that's just a bit bigger than the die because this is going to be my card panel. So I blended a rainbow with the rainbow layering stencil set. I've not included that ink blending because I'm going to pop a link to a video that I did, I think it was 2 weeks ago, where I ink blended that rainbow. So if you want to see how that's done, then you can head over and catch that video. So now I've got my panel. I've kept the stars that are cut out because I am going to be using them, and this is just some acetate that I've got. So I'm applying some very strong double-sided adhesive to the back of my card panel because I want to adhere the acetate on. I've sped it up quite a bit because it takes a while to get. I wanted to make sure that it got really good level of adhesion between the acetate and the panel because I don't want it to start coming up. So I removed the release tape and I stuck it onto the acetate, and then I'm just trimming around it with some long bladed scissors. Now, instead of doing foam or anything like that to make my shaker, I decided that I was going to use card. So that's where my rainbow of cutouts come in. So I'm just going to start sticking them all together. I'm adding glue, excuse me, sorry. I'm adding glue around the outside of the panel because I don't want that to risk that that's going to come apart when people are handling it, and I'm also adding a good amount of glue around the actual stars themselves so that that's all well adhered, because those star cutouts are what are going to be my shaker wells. So I've sort of sped through that because you don't want to watch it all. So I've now got 3 piles of stacked up cutouts and then a single one, which is the paper one. I decided that rather than just doing 3 shaker pockets that were the same height, that I would add acetate to each of those stars at a different level of the rainbow build up. So like she's thick, really thick and chunky, and but because it's all cardstock rather than foam and things, it's really secure and strong. So I'm going to add some of these little star embellishments from Trinity. Just added a little bit of anti-static powder, so I added just a scoop and a bit there, and then I'm going to add the tape all around the this is the front panel, all around the front panel, paying really close attention to that star that is going to be that first shaker well. So I added the panel on top, and basically what I have now is I have a thick-ish little panel with 3 spaces. I've got acetate across the top of all the windows, but there was only the only one that was sealed is that first star that I sealed. I like to put a piece of acetate on the back of my shakers because it makes it so much easier, and that is a Cassie Trask tip. It rocks, it's awesome, I do it every time now. Yeah, love it. So I added the I filled up the middle one and added the next layer of stacks that it got the acetate on, and then I moved on to the third one. So the third one goes all the way down to the bottom. I saved one purple that I could just put on the back just to make sure that was all sealed in well. So I now have 3 shaker pockets that are all different depths, and I added different amounts of little stars into them. They're so cute. So the stars that I kept from that blended panel, I've stacked those up just on some of the stars that I got, because I got loads of cutout stars, so that they will sit right the way up against the acetate in each of the little openings. And then to secure those in place, I'm just putting some double-sided adhesive across the back. So these are the, I want to say Marshmallow numbers, I think. They'll be linked. I haven't used them yet, and I thought now was the perfect time. So I'm going to just separate out the dies. So if you ever wonder how to do these, you can cut them with a pair of, I'm going to say pliers, I'm not really sure what they're called, cutter things, or you can bend them and snap them, but you just do need to be careful because some of those spears can be quite sharp. So I've cut the one from some glitter cardstock that I had in my stash, and I've cut it twice from the glitter cardstock and 4 times from some Nina £80, and I'm going to stack them up so that I have an 11, and I'm going to stick that 11 on the front. And you may have noticed, may not, that a little bit of a boo-boo, I accidentally got the red ink off the end of my stencil onto the actual panel, but it's fine because I knew that I was going to be adding the numbers there, so they hide it. So yeah, we all make mistakes, but it's fine. So I stacked up the numbers just to give them a little bit more dimension because, you know, this card doesn't already have enough of that. And I'm just adhering those on with some glue. I decided to not add a sentiment to the front because I didn't want to cover any of it up, so I'm going to add the happy birthday inside. And that's my card. I absolutely love it. I love the different layers. When you look at it from the side, you can see a rainbow. It's awesome. So let me know what you think. This is a slightly different take on a shaker card, and obviously you can use this die to make a really simple shaker card as well. You don't have to be as extra as I like to be. Well, there you go, you can see the rainbow from the side there. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So thank you for watching, spending this time with me. I appreciate it so much, as always. And if you aren't already subscribed to our channel, then please do consider hitting that button. I hope that you have a lovely, happy, safe, wonderful week. Stay crafty. Bye.